Yo there, Internet's MegaMogwai here, and we're back with another Legends of Runeterra video for guys. Today, here we are with my favorite background in the entire game, as we're back at it after a bit of a 2-day hiatus. For those of you who didn't read my community post, I basically spent the weekend trying to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on stream, and I'm actually coming up with a regular streaming schedule that's going to be for 5 days a week. In case you are interested, I'll be sharing that very shortly, but essentially it's going to be from Tuesdays to Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. I'll be taking Mondays and Fridays off, and I'll aim to stream between 5 and 6 hours every day. Over those days. And my streams are going to be, I'm going to aim to start them at 2:30 p.m. Central European time in Madrid, Spain, in case you want a specific reference for the time zone. So yeah, that's a bit of a ramble. We're back at it though with Legends of Runeterra uploads, as we are eagerly waiting for that balance patch that's just 9 days away from happening. As today we're going to showcase a deck that I haven't showcased in a while. I don't even know if I've showcased it properly on the channel, to be honest, and it's a really cool archetype that's actually pretty relevant in the metagame right now, and it's not that difficult to pilot, really, and that is Kindred Sentinel control for Nagamapura, because that's what Buru Sentinel says every time he comes to the board. Something about Nagamapura, and I had to Google it, and I think there's like some ties with Ilaoi, a champion that's not in this game yet, but is from League of Legends, and yeah, that's essentially all I know about it. I think it's some kind of like, Kraken, Cthulhu. I associate it as League of Legends Cthulhu, so that's where I'm at with that. So this is a 3-2-1 champion split, which I'm a pretty big fan of. We have a full set of Kindred, then we got a couple of copies of Elise just for sheer value as a 2-drop, which tends to put a lot of work in reactive decks such as this one, and a one-off of Vi, because we don't really want to be drawing too many Elises and having her signature spell, which is not really going to contribute too much, while Vi can allow us to control the board even better. Fantastic champion split right here that allows us to apply pressure. Even though we are a reactive control-based deck, thanks to the Sentinels, especially Burgundy Sentinel and Buru Sentinel, we are actually able to apply a lot of pressure, and we have a very neat matchup against other reactive decks because of this. And that's what I really like about this deck. It's a control deck that can push the gas pedal down, English, that even a reference? I don't know. And we can start applying pressure to the opponent as we're combining Shadow Owls with PNZ. Shadow Owls with Piltover and Zone has been a very straightforward and effective control-based region combination since the beginning of Legends of Runeterra, only really matched by the Freljord variant of this region combination with Shadow Owls. I kind of worded that really weirdly, but essentially, if you want to go control, you can either go Shadow Owls PNZ or Shadow Owls and Freljord. Both have their perks. And the perks of combining PNZ with Shadow Owls for control is that you get some more very effective pings in Thermogenic Beam and Mystic Shot. And in this case, we're also able to play Aloof Travelers, everybody's favorite card. We're going to be playing it in this deck to deal with opposing matchups that have big threats in the late game, as we're able to gain card advantage on them and remove their win condition, because that is totally fine as a mechanic. We have a couple copies of the box to punish decks that spread out wide, especially those Yordle Bando City decks with Tristana running around. We have a pretty decent matchup against those, and we got some healing. We got 6 mana vengeance, because 6 mana vengeance, good. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, as we have Commander Ladros in True Atrocity as our late game win condition. Even though it's a control deck, it's actually relatively easy to pilot, and we got a lot of value here. And Pharaoh's Financer just has proven to be a powerhouse of an addition for the Piltover and Zon region that honestly competes with the Conchologist itself. So because it's manifest, and 2-drops that are 2 mana 2/2s that manifest are good, I promise. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end this ramble at, as it's a really cool deck though. It's definitely very fun to play, and it's pretty efficient and very good into certain mid-range decks specifically. And I think you guys are going to enjoy today's video. So that's all I'm going to ramble about. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Have a whole day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, here we go. So Swain is the kind of matchup that keeping our Sentinels is going to be difficult, right? But It is the kind of matchup that we can really impact with Ruination, and we can work well for the late draws late game. I kind of like most of this hand. Is Vilephace really going to be doing much? I mean, they're playing Loping Telescope, so I guess it does accomplish that. I think we keep everything. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Oh, and here's your boy, Manifestation.
Can a spirit fly to the depths? Thinking I'll learn soon. But I look right fierce.
I like this card's art and her voice lines. I think out of the Sentinels, she's the best one. In my opinion, to be honest, just saying, I think keeping the 2 mana open is potentially better. We go for Nagabapura Man. Where do we go for Elise? What's happening at turn 3? Maybe a Ravenous Flock Spider combo. So I think we'll go Elise actually.
There's nothing to fear.
Because they could also run stuff like Calling Strike, which would be really sad for it to just kill my Buru here. Okay.
What?
Get value. Alright. Glimpse is pretty neat, but now that we have 4 spell mana.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves. Nagakabura sends her blessing.
Nagakabura. Okay, so they're pinging us here, which means they're setting up a Ravenous Flock. So even if we do get the boost, it's not gonna be for much here. I wish this thing could fizzle. I wish I could glimpse beyond here. I could make the Pokestick fizzle. Like this, not like there's a bunch of cards in this game that, especially like cheap cards, that don't, you know, it'd be perfectly fine if this card fizzled if you are able to take away the target. You know, like I don't know why they dumbed the game down in that sense. She agrees. We have aloof travelers, but we don't have to play this right now. I think we just swing here.
Persistence is key.
Ravenous Flock. I don't think it's a good idea to glimpse onto this, because there's a lot of things that they could chain onto it. Seems to get damage on him. We're gonna play aloof.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Alright, Minimorph is out. No Leviathan. Okay. We're gonna keep our removal. I do want to play Kindred here.
Embrace life.
Expect death.
Oh, ain't that annoying?
I research.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Multiple Curious Shell folks here. And now we thermo.
Begins.
6 mana glues beyond. Yeah, just Vandal City things. Never running out of gas.
Tell me a story, Lamb.
Once there was a sacrifice.
Once there was a region that was everywhere,
What was
and it was very bad. It did everything, and it was annoying as fuck.
promised?
Nothing that would last.
Its heart beats fast now.
Go away.
I mean, if they play Gnar, it's fine. We're not really concerned here.
Never.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
Empire above all. Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
Do we go Glorious Evolution? 9, 11, we can play that.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
It's not like I'm in huge danger just yet. We could also just Laedros Atrocity, to be honest. I think it's a time we put an end to this. An end to this nonsense before we get pranked any further. Because watch him hit my atrocity. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many trinket trays have they played, bro? Was that even pot? Isn't that like, wait. 1, 2, 3. Haven't they played? That must be the third. Maybe I just feel like it was more. Okay, so that's going to deal 2 to a unit to the enemy nexus. So again, another card that we can't really interact with. So it's gonna stun our unit here. We're just gonna hold back for now. Bro, I think I faced like 40 octopus, dude. What the fuck? Alright. Here we go again. Bingo. Bingo. I mean, if we atrocity here, they could mini-morph us. If they mini-morph us, I mean, we don't die anyways. Like, he hasn't applied enough pressure. It needs to be a mini-morph. Only mini-morph really saves him here, I think. Like, I don't know what he could have generated with this, like an epic card. I'm just happy to be done. Look at it! It's Pepsi Cola, and they're playing Karma. Alright. We're gonna drop. I mean, are we gonna drop Commander Ladros? The match is gonna go pretty long. Like, I think having Ladros is actually important. I'm gonna keep. Because ultimately. Okay, maybe double is a bit excessive. Maybe double Ladros is a bit too much. But I have 2 in the deck, so I really just wanted to have it though. Like, it's one of those cards, because this is gonna be a slower game. I could play Pharaohs, but what if he has a... No, if he had a Zoe, maybe he could be playing around it. I need to bluff a Mystic Shot or a Vile Feast here as I develop my Buru. Because Nagamapura sends her regards. Bruh. I want to go for this. I want to go for this because this is tremendous pressure. And it's a huge hit. Like, all of a sudden, we're smorking the hell out of them.
I bear a message from... Oh, hey, what's that?
Pass.
Ship time!
Can't stop that. We could play Aloof Travelers, but I'm gonna wait because my board is already really good. Send them into...
Breathe in, breathe out.
To this, which just makes me want to play you.
Light is a lure in the dark.
Maybe they find the charger. Yeah.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Nice. I wanted to see if I could find a removal. Okay, we got rid of the sisters. I want to keep applying pressure.
You cannot win.
Oh, the dark.
Alright. Again, just applying pressure.
When I can. Shut up when I can.
We have the box. I want to enable the box this round.
Shall we, dear wolf?
I'm ready, little lamb.
A deny could be a thing here. A deny could be a thing here. Very easy to see a deny coming here. So if I do this and they go for a deny, what's the option afterwards? We have to attack with this no matter what, which
What is patience?
A motionless sea under a pale moon.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm definitely expecting a deny here. Yeah.
We do not linger.
Fine.
This blocks into you. Which means, I mean, this has to block first.
Really?
Which means
Fine.
Let's get moving.
this hits. I mean, what's the purpose of attacking with these two when they can both block and give them health, right? What's the purpose of attacking with this even? Well, because that can...
By her will.
At least we force the Zoe kill there, and we preserve our board. That's really big. Like, getting rid of Zoe is really, really, really important there.
Look at this reality! Look how sparkly!
Get stunned here. And they want to remove that, which is ultimately fine. They should attack now, but going for this now. I could kill the unit, but...
Never one.
Without the other.
And now we play Kindred again. We have the box. And quite frankly, we can go for the Mystic Shot here. They could definitely have some like a Twin Disciplines to protect. But now we just start slamming these. Though being able to answer Karma is actually very important. So maybe that's a mistake. Being able to deny Karma here is really, really key. I'm trying to think what the moment Karma goes off is just nuts. Star shipping is also very likely. So I think Ladros is a mistake here. Well, Ladros, because that and that, yeah. I could just try to open swing with this. My instinct tells me to,
You are a child. What do you know of nightmares?
I know if I'm quick enough in a fight, I'll never have to meet him.
I'm gonna go for the box. Because if they don't have a deny here, this is huge. Oh shit. Wait. Oh! But why would they stun afterwards? That's a huge mistake. Got him! That box though!
With grace and precision.
Alright. The spice. Ash, Udyr, and Sejuani. I assume the Udyr is a one-off. We're gonna drop the Withering Wail. I actually like Kindred here quite a bit. I don't mind the Loof, but I wanna expand my options. But I do like Kindred in the opener, because Kindred is not vulnerable to Calling Strike, even though they are vulnerable to Brittle Steel, but...
Patient, cautious, and quiet. This is our vein.
Let's go with this. I like Shock Blast.
People problem. I'm your man.
I'm your man, because we get hit Ash with it.
Light is a lure in the dark.
I think I'm gonna play Buru Sentinel, even though Calling Strike could be a thing here. I don't mind getting that out of them now. Ooh. They're going in on this, okay. And Bird, alright. Well, Kindred's gonna put in the work here.
We see the path.
I can take this hit.
They retreat.
That's ass. I'm gonna pass right back. They have mana advantage over us. We're not in a hurry. Like, the longer the match goes, the better. We don't need to apply any pressure here.
Many tribes under one banner.
They could counter, like, Troll Chant does not counter this though. But I think we just go for the Vile Feast, honestly. Because they do have the troll chance, so be it. We can try it. We can go for the Glimpse Beyond anyways. Okay, so what if I do this though? Oh, but if I do this, I miss out on Swain on that. But I do get to preserve this. But I don't think it's worth it, honestly. I'd rather eliminate this. Yeah. Yeah, like getting to mark the 4/4 is a pretty big deal. I can just carry over the spell mana here. Even though Glimpse gives me a lot. Yeah, Glimpse gives me way too many options. I'm burning 1 mana. I'm drawing 2 cards here. It's too much value and momentum. And even though their units are getting bigger now, Kindred, like I said, Kindred is just a force to be reckoned with here. The problem is drawing an Ash and playing it as a 6/4, making it bypass not only the box, but that. I think we can play Aloof Travelers. No, I don't want to play into a... I don't want to play into a Reckoning. So we pass back. I could have played the Buru Sentinel, actually. No, I couldn't have. Okay, now we can.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
I knew it. Oh, that's a thick fella. Alright. Well, that's a problem. If they have another Reckoning. Can we counter another Reckoning here? Oh shit, they have it. They got it.
Nagakabura sends her blessing.
Double. We certainly have plays, but their shit is really big now.
Patience.
Patience. I'm gonna Vile Feast. Just to generate a chump blocker, while also putting this at range for the box.
Stand together. Never one
without the other.
Got a Thermal Beam here.
they walked around.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can't.
For the old gods.
Oh man. But Laedra's Atrocity against an Ash deck.
All the world on one arrow.
If I go for Ruination here, I could still lose to just there's a lot of shit that I could lose to. So what if I do this? What if I do this and this? I still have 2 blockers here. If I do that, I still have Vengeance. But it's kind of the same. This Ruination, this takes away 2 units. Ruination takes away 1 more unit, but for 1 more mana, it still allows me to use the box. But they should have an Enraged Yeti in there.
The War Mother will unite us all.
And they have that and the Yeti. Or not. Okay.
Today we fight as one.
I have to stabilize, so I got a Vengeance here. I can't go for Atrocity against a deck with freezes. So I got a Vengeance first. Trade to that. And now we can drop Vi.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
Start developing a little bit onto his board. Ladros again. We'll end this!
Trouble coming at ya.
We force the freeze. Okay.
Enforcer down.
Oh, and they kill us with the ram stance. Oh. Oh. I have no idea what this is. I am gonna go for full. I mean, I could keep it the Pharaohs, right? But I'm gonna go for a full mulligan because I'd like to find a little bit more aggression. Like, at least it's pretty neat here.
Oh, hello there.
Okay, so now I know what this is. Like, I should thermal beam here, right? Maybe I should thermal beam this.
Where'd we end up this time?
But I mean, I can just thermo now at the same time. But I mean, nah, that was a mistake.
Man overboard.
I needed to slow them down.
I pull the strings.
I should have thermo beamed initially because they were gonna go for the turn 2 Yumi. Because essentially, in case you guys don't know, if you give ephemeral to attach, it doesn't matter. It's not giving ephemeral to the units. Even though if you read attach, it says, play me on an ally to give my stats and keywords while I'm attached. This is technically a keyword, but you know, the wording can be a bit weird. Okay, so there's nothing here. I mean, I could play this, but what if are they setting some sort of trap for me? I'm gonna take this pass back, honestly, like, because I have a good open attack here. Well, and I can just play this.
The sea is too shallow a grave.
Lol.
If it's a people problem,
I'm your man. I think I'm gonna take the shock blast. I think I'm just gonna swing with everything, to be honest. Like, yeah, we lose Buru here. I cry every time, but we still hit him for, or not, or they just want to get rid of the lease because they don't want any more spiders going at him. Makes sense. Ugh. They could have the power of friendship. And if they do, then we're gonna be sad that we. Oh, yeah, sure. All right. I'm gonna glimpse in response so that they have less of a chance of drawing something to potentially counter this, because I'm actually gaining more attack power by doing this. Find the face sprout.
If I were a magician, where would I go?
Kind of awkward, huh? Because all my spells are so expensive. But then again, with this region combination, they got a faded unit, but how do they target it? Alright. Did they make that, like... No, they're main decking that, right? There it is. So, at least it dies, so now we don't... Unless they mask it. There's like the... what's it called? The Great Mask or something like that. We gotta pass here, though.
Or fish.
Oh, no.
You think jelly? Focus, Yumi.
It's an OP telescope. My worst nightmare! Yeah, let's pass. It's a spell shield, unfortunately, so pass. We have Ladros. At this point, we just pass. Like, they're only threatening us with attacks, so if they want to try to go wide on us, if they want to pass, thinking they're getting cheeky, fine. Like, we got the Ladros game plan, and that's all we need. Yep. Bro, you're not threatening me unless you're attacking. Get him low. You gotta admit, Ladros is a pretty badass unit. Sure. I could swing, but right now...
Only the worthy join the stars.
Ah, Battle City. Just Battle City things. I was like, wait, what? What attack? It's like, it's not even the region. Alright. We're still at 20 health, which, you know, we don't really have to worry about rally effects or anything, so I'm not sure how they're going to be able to threaten us from full health, even if it is turn 10. We have Atrocity, but naturally we don't want to play into a Vengeance with it. So we got to be cautious about it. We don't mind using Ladros here to trade, because the moment we play Ladros again, we can just zap them, right? Even though it is Shadow Owl, so they could have access to healing. I'm going to take that into account. Alright, well, that's a bit of damage. I'll pass. Bit of Vengeance. Maybe I could play Burgeoning Sentinel, but I wanna... Right now, I'm under them in mana, so... I wanna make them think that I'm very, very confident. That I'm in control here, because I pretty much am. And once they commit more... I'm able to play that and still stay in Vengeance range. Maybe I just... well, they can still mini-morph me is the problem, as well. Play some mind games on him, yeah. That's good.
It's an awesome day for progress.
Two spells. Okay, so they have three. Okay, I was like, whoa, what is this crazy lethal? I was like, nutty. That was close. That was actually close. Oh my god, dude. Actually, no champion. Oh well.